There exist many types of optical illusions. This is Troxler's fading illusion. This is ambiguous cube. This is a Ebbinghaus illusion. And this is one of the most popular one. The rotating snakes. It makes our eyes see motion, which is not there. Alright. So why these illusions happen? What is the reason behind it? Let's find out. First of all, you must know this. Our retina registers around 1 GB of data per second. But only the most important 0.06% is passed on to the brain. And even this data is too much for the brain. So it quickly filters out most of it. And finally, only 1/1,000,000th of the original information reaches to our conscious mind. So as a result, the visual impressions that we experience is adjusted, misinterpreted, or even manipulated along the route from the eye to brain. Presenting your 4 illusions and secret behind the illusion. You are watching by Facts. Number 1. Impossible objects. This is Penrose stairs. It does not have any starting or ending. It keeps going up and up or down and down indefinitely. But this structure could never exist in reality. They both seem to be on the same plane. But it is only an illusion. Our brain is deceiving us. Why this is happening? This happens because of the frontal lobes of the brain, which controls the problem solving, memory, judgment and etc. So, the frontal lobes consider a figure if it makes sense. And even if the figure is impossible in real world, if it seems okay at the first sight, it makes our brain accept the impossible. Number 2. Troxler's fading. This is Troxler's fading illusion. Try to stare at the green dot in the center. And tell me what happens to the yellow dots. You will find that the yellow dots disappeared. And again reappeared when you move your eyes towards yellow dots. But in reality, all the yellow dots were always there. Try same for this image. Stare at the dot in the center. You will find that the colored background slowly turns to gray and the shape disappeared. Why this happens? Listen carefully. We must fix our gaze to inspect the minute detail of our world. But if we fix it perfectly, the entire world would fade from our view. Same happened in this case. Actually, the neurons in our eyes stop reacting when they get the same stimulus over and over again. Like during gaming or any other work, you stop feeling your glasses or your headphones upon you. Number 3. Ebbinghaus illusion. So what do you think? Which of the 2 orange circles are bigger? Left or right? Most people would immediately think that the right orange circle is bigger. But no. Take the outer circles away, and they are actually of same size. What's the reason behind it? This happens because our brain determines the size in proportion to its surroundings. In this case, our brain is deceived by the fact that the 2 orange circles are surrounded by blue circles of different sizes. And our brain rates the size of an object related to the surrounding. Like, if something is big, and if we surround them by bigger objects, it becomes smaller for our brain. And if same thing surrounded by smaller object, it becomes bigger for the brain. Number 4. Rotating snakes. When you look at the screen, you see groups of rotating rings. Try focusing on just one of the rings, and you will notice that it seems to stop moving while others continue to move. In reality, you are looking at a stationary image. So why we see motion which is not there? This happens because of our eyeballs. In 2012, neurologist Susana Martinez Conda observed the eyes of a group with a sophisticated camera as they were watching rotating snakes illusion. And what she found is the optical illusion is happening because of the microscopic natural motion made by our eyes all the time, called microsaccades. And the illusions are made up of sharp contrast. Our eyes flutter more than the normal. As a result, the light from one specific detail in the field of vision constantly changing position on retina, making the brain see motion which is not there. Like and subscribe for more videos.